3rd, 2026. So, I don't know. I was talking to this girl recently online. I don't talk to women in person. But I was talking to this girl online, and she kind of was like, gave me some good eye openers. Because we had like a real deep conversation and shit, right? And um, it just kept, like, there was one point where we started talking about my issues. And I didn't think we were going to low key because the way it was going, it looked like she was just gonna talk about herself, which is it's okay. I actually would prefer it, but it kind of did hurt because I was like, damn, you're not even asking me anything, and then she did, so it's cool. But um, I don't know. It like I started talking about myself, and I kind of just like I started reliving it. You know what I mean? Like while I was saying it, I just like it was so trippy. Like I literally was like, it's like if you're going to sleep and you're dreaming. You know what I mean? It's like a dream. So that's what happened to me when I said it, and then I just went off to that world and relived it, and it was so fucking weird. I didn't mention that to her, but it was just so weird to me. But another thing too was like I just started feeling like I don't know, like I just felt really sad, and I was kind of just like processing a little bit of all the shit that had happened to me, and I'm like, damn, dude, I feel like I've never really, maybe I haven't accepted it as much as I thought of. And then also like she kept, cuz I don't know, I just wanted to, I don't know, man. I just like kept fucking talking about like really dark shit and real shit. And I kind of brought up the question later on. This is like after that. But I brought up the question later on about like, do you like being tortured or whatever? Or it wasn't even that. It was like, what do you think about torture? Some shit like that, dude. I don't know why. I don't know. And she's like, dude, you gotta chill the fuck out. Like, it's cool because, like, I don't mind, but you cannot say this shit to, like, normal people. And I'm like, bro, I know. I'm sorry, bro. She's like, yeah, bro, you just talk a lot about dark shit. And I'm like, dude, like, it's like I know that, but at the same time, I don't really know the depth of, how deep my shit goes. Pause. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I don't really have anyone to talk to about these things. So at the moment I do, and mind you, these are like the only things that I really think about. So it's kind of like, I don't know. Like, I don't really think about much else. And I noticed this with myself. It's kind of like, even though we were moving on in the conversation, and she was like, yeah, let's talk about something else. This is getting too real. Uh, I just was stuck on it. Like, I didn't really want to move on. And obviously, I didn't say any of that. But I just noticed that, like, I just was mentally stuck on it, you know? Like, I kind of addicted. Like, I didn't want to move on. I wanted to stay on that same topic and talk about dark shit. And I just feel like, I think it is just like a little part of me that's just kind of like, it likes the pain, it likes the suffering. And obviously, I'm talking about emotional suffering, not physical. Um, but I don't know. And I thought it was interesting because I feel like it's been so long since I've had a real conversation like this before, you know? So me being able to actually kind of get a little bit of insight of this, just I don't know. It's very puzzling, you know. Um, yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I just thought that was very interesting. There's so much other shit too. I just can't remember at the moment. Like there was something I really wanted to talk about related to that conversation. I just don't remember, but I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Interesting stuff, man. I think another thing I noticed as well is like I had an opportunity to kind of share how I felt and I didn't. And I was very aware of it. And it bothered me too. Cause I think it was like we were talking and she was just kind of ranting about stuff, and it was just like, damn, dude, this whole up until that point at least, but this whole conversation has just been kind of about her, and I wonder if I'm unconsciously doing it and pushing it towards her. But it does eventually get to a point where I do notice, okay, well now it's like I'm not even being involved in the conversation. You know what I mean? So now what? Like what the fuck? And it actually hurt me, and I thought that was interesting. And then another thing too was like I could have said something about it, like, and I'm sure she would have been more than willing to, oh my bad, let's talk about you then. But I didn't do that. And even her, she said like, oh yeah, if I feel sad or whatever, you're not gonna know about it. I'm like, damn, dude. And that was exactly when I kind of realized like maybe I'm not, like I should be saying how I feel. Cause her saying it out loud, like, oh yeah, I don't say if I feel sad, I don't say if I feel anything. You would never know. And I'm just like, damn, that sounds really fucking bad. And I do that exactly. You know what I mean? Like, I notice that I'll talk to people and I kind of, I don't want to say I'll harbor like a certain negative emotion towards people, but like it's more so just like I start to feel my own belief that people are bad, people are evil, and I don't know. And it's so interesting. And it's funny because back then it was the complete opposite. And I always was like, why would you reserve how you feel, you know? And now I do it. And it's like before this point too, it was like I noticed that it was starting to happen and I was like, oh, it's whatever. I mean, I could control it, like if I want to admit how I feel, I will. But now it's gotten to a point where it's like, yeah, I can, but like I don't even want to. Like there's a little urge, a little pressure to actually be like, no, I don't want to. I don't want to tell you how I feel. Like I don't know why that is, and then I will kind of like be upset a little bit about it. Like, why aren't they asking about me? Why aren't they questioning about me? And it's like I'm not saying anything about myself. I'm actually pushing it away. Like if they ask me a question, I'll like I did this at work a while back. I was like talking to a coworker and they just asked me like a question. I was like I completely brushed it off, like I did a real easy like a funny joke and then I answer but in a very like watered down way. You know what I mean? And that's clear. That's obvious not neglection. What is it called? Um or reflection, I mean, but like I don't know. I guess it would be kind of reflection, but it's just kind of like trying to avoid it and brush it off basically or lessen it down. And I don't know why I do that, man. I don't know. But yeah, that's all the thoughts I got for right now.